And the next on our list would be somebody who bothered to do the thinking out of the box and living perpetually out of the box. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the essence of today's event. And we want to know why we are here. What has been the driving force? Somebody thought about it. Ladies and gentlemen, a lady, an Honorable Linda Somiari Stewart, former member of the Rivers State House of Assembly, CEO, Second Opportunities Africa Foundation.
Your Excellency, Justice Eberechi Suzette Yesunwike, wife of the Executive Governor of Rivers State and mother of her state. Your Excellency, Dr. Mrs. Ipalibo Banigo Ni Hari, as Mr. Peppo would have it, Deputy Governor of Rivers State and a shining light of Rivers women. Chairman of the occasion, Chief OCJ Okocha SAN, the MD of Heritage Bank, Mr. Ifie Sekebo, represented by the Regional Manager, South-South of Heritage Bank, the CEO of Rivers State Sustainable Development Agency, Mr. Lawrence Peppo, ladies and gentlemen. I've been asked to introduce the Lead Summit and Second Opportunity Africa. I'll try my best. The seed of this NGO was unwittingly sown about 9 years ago. I was at that time a legislator in the Rivers State House of Assembly. And a strange young man was ushered into my office by my secretary after I had had a heated legislative session. When he came in, I said to myself, quote, if this one has come to tell me one of those all too familiar stories that we are usually told so they can knock something out of my purse, he has chosen a wrong day. I gave him a seat, grudgingly, and asked him why he wanted to see me. When he started talking, he told me he had applied for federal and state government scholarship grants to study abroad for 3 years running and had not been successful. And that he wanted me to help him pay a smuggler to ferry him out of Nigeria through Libya so he can get into Europe and do menial jobs. When he finished speaking, he bowed his head and started weeping. I told him I was only the whip of the house and was not in any position to help him at that time. He thanked me and left, but would return several times to, in his word, just to greet you, man. And I'm like, which kind of wahala is this? Why won't this boy just go and be greeting his representative in the assembly? I represent Africa people. He continued. And on one of those I want to just greet you visits, it occurred to me that if I don't find something for this boy to do, he will not stop coming to greet me. And that took me to researching for other sources of scholarship awards, and I discovered a treasure mine. When I spoke with him, I found out he needed to be coached to be able to get a scholarship. So I got some people to coach him, and then he got a scholarship award to study abroad. And I heaved a sigh of relief, thinking this boy will leave me alone now. Behold, he did not. He kept calling from abroad and wanting to greet me. And I asked him, this your greeting never stop. You don't get the scholarship. Then we started a mother-son relationship. One day, close to his graduation, he called me and said, Ma, I'm not planning on coming back. I was angry and I asked him, so true, this boy, you won't end up as illegal alien, have you? He laughed and told me that, having done a degree program in that country, he had an option to stay and legally work if he had a job offer, and that he had a job offer at a place where he had been doing his legally permitted hours of part-time work while he studied. So he became a success story. The success story made me to do the same for several people at different levels, including getting people into various businesses. Then last year, this same boy calls to say, Ma, someone will call you as soon as we finish talking. I've given him money to register an NGO in your name, so that what you are doing for us informally will be formalized, and you will do it for more people. He went on to say, you helped me get a second chance, so I wanted to register second chance, but was told by Corporate Affairs Commission that second chance was taken, so I have paid for them to register Second Opportunity Africa in your name. So I said, today no be to greet me. He said, ma, no be to greet you. That marked the beginning of this NGO. And since then, we have taken up the following causes: to inspire and to empower. This entails mentoring and inspiring a new generation of leaders and teaching people to create wealth after graduation instead of looking for paid employment. Secondly, e-connect. This entails connecting genuine people, because we actually check their backgrounds, to business and educational opportunities on the internet. Third, our seas, our lives. Our name is River State. This entails teaching people to take care of our seas and mangroves and expose them to the various methods of creating sustainable wealth from our seas and mangroves instead of polluting them. Your Excellencies, development partners, ladies and gentlemen, the youth-friendly disposition of this government, piloted by our youth-friendly, business-friendly, and down-to-earth man in person of His Excellency Barrister Ezenwo Nyesom Wike, inspired our organization to approach the River State government through the River State Sustainable Development Agency, headed by our youth-friendly and effective youth molder, Mr. Larry Pepple, to organize the Lead Summit with a view to encourage and nurture leadership, entrepreneurship, and development. This summit is happening because River State is blessed with a governor who attends to issues with dispatch without the long protocols associated with government visits. This baby named the Lead Summit was vetted because Her Excellency Justice Stewart, wife of the Executive Governor of River State, stood in the labor room to ensure the baby was delivered on time and healthy. Thank you, Your Excellency. A medical doctor of several decades' experience, Her Excellency Dr. Epalebo Banigo Nihari, the Deputy Governor of River State, has been looking in on the child and administering the necessary immunizations, thus ensuring a healthy child. The chairman of the occasion, Chief OCJ Okocha-san, believes in this child, named the Lead Summit for Rivers youth, and agreed to chair the occasion and kept in touch with Mr. Pepple to ensure things went on as planned. Two men ensured that the baby's financial requirements were met. They are my mentor, Dr. Abie Precious Sekebo, who gave advice and even took upon himself to do some legwork, pushing papers. The other man is the MD of Heritage Bank and financial expert, Ifie Sekebo, who is represented here by his regional manager. We have this summit which is intended. These men and women I have mentioned are the reason we have this summit, which is intended to open the eyes of our youth to several opportunities that abound, which have remained untapped and must be tapped as government resources continue to dwindle. What I have in my hand here is a beautiful stone dress from our local Ankara fabric, made by several of our mentees. Because when we said we wanted graduates as mentees, graduates came on, but others came on. So because I know go school, and we said, okay, can you sew? They say yes. And they didn't believe they could make something better than what we import from Senegal. But I told them you can. And I got people to teach them. And they made something from our local fabrics. Very beautiful, more beautiful than what we import and pay in dollars from Senegal. Your Excellency, they asked me to give you 65 pieces of such clothes. They're in my bag there, but I just brought this out to give you. To give out to guests and to give out to people you visit. As a way of showcasing that good things can actually come out from Rivers youth and indeed Nigerian youth if they are mentored, whether they are skilled or they are not skilled. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lead Summit.
If such a speech did not move you, I wonder what will. A round of applause. Thank you. Thank you very much indeed, ma'am, for that inspiring background speech.